What's up guys, it's Timo Music here and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to show you another alternative R&B tutorial here, similar to the song Saturn by SZA. I got a request from a subscriber. To do sort of an alternative R&B sort of beat in the style of like SZA. So we're going to do that today. I'm going to break this beat down for you guys. Oh, and by the way, I've set up my SoundCloud as well, so that's going to be in the link in the description, also in my about page on YouTube. Let's get into it. Alright, for starters, our tempo is at 88 BPM, and this is our beat right here. Before we get into the breakdown of the beat, I just want to say I used a bundle for native instruments. I used this bouquet plugin, and I also used, I don't have it on the screen, but I'll put it up on the screen, the Velvet Bloom expansion for this beat here. So just want to tell you guys that. So for our first instrument, we have this bell sort of sound, mallet called Troit's. It's in the bouquet VST. And I built some arpeggiated chords around it. Here's what it looks like. If I zoom in like this, if I zoom out like this, you can see it. So we have a couple of arpeggiated chords here. The first chord is a G sharp 11 chord. The first chord is a G sharp minor 9th chord. The second chord is a C sharp 11 chord. The third chord is a E flat major 9 chord. And the second chord is a C minor flat 13. Here's what it sounds like. For effects, I added an EQ, subtracting this mid-high section and boosting some of the mids. I added some rum for reverb, and I also added a bit crusher just to make it, crisp. For the second instrument, I have this guitar here. I really like this preset in Omnisphere, fingerstyle acoustic 6-string A. For effects, I have EQ again, EQing out the lows, rum for reverb, but this time I got it on the preset caramel guitar. I have some space designer also for reverb, chorus, and I built just regular chords around the arpeggiated chords. Here's what it sounds like. For the next instrument, I have a very lush pad. I also built chords around this, different chords, like slightly different inversions is what I'm talking about. Just have an EQ, cutting out the lows and cutting out the highs and boosting the mids. The preset I'm using is also in Bouquet. It's called Fully Padded in the pad section. Second preset in the pad section. Here's what it sounds like. So here are all the melodic instruments together. Before we get into the drums, I just have this tom and perk here. Just doing a transition sort of effect. So here's what it sounds like. Alright, moving on to the drums. Here's what the drums sound like all together. For the drums, I actually used the Velvet Bloom expansion. There are some drum kits and battery that come with the Velvet Bloom expansion. So what I did was I used this IRA kit and also this Chamber 60s kit. It really had a dusty feel to it, which sort of replicated the drums in Saturn, which I thought was really good. So that's what I went with. Now we have a bass. There's two different bass patterns. There's one for the verse. And you notice like that screechy sound. In order to do that in the Scarby bass, what you have to do is you have to go to higher octaves on the keyboard, and there are scratchy sounds. Like this. You know what I mean? So that's that. And I also added a compressor and sidechained it to the kick. I lowered the attack, fast release. So yeah. And then for the chorus bass pattern, it's a bit more complex. And that's that, except there's one more section in this beat, which is the bridge, which changes up some of the instruments. So we had this filtered arp, same arpeggiated chords, except we add a flanger to the sound. Here's what it sounds like with the flanger on. Here's a transition from the regular arpeggiated chords to the filtered ones. It has that weird sort of texture. Next we got like this sub moog bass. Yeah. Following the chords. So that's that. You always want to, whenever you're doing a sort of a sub moog bass, you always want to overlap all the notes so that each note glides into the next one. And finally, to top the to top of the bridge, we have a percussion loop from Cymatics and also an impact also from Cymatics. Alright, so that's the final beat, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys all next time. Peace. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I just want to point out the schedule will definitely change for the upcoming school year. As I'm transitioning, I'm probably going to be posting 1 video per month, maybe 2 if I'm feeling like I want to post, but that's probably going to be the schedule from now on until the summer. Just wanted to point that out. But anyways, see you guys next time for the next video. Peace.